What's up, mofos, and welcome to the Beefy Boiz Buzz-cast episode 4. Thank you guys for joining us. We're so excited that you decided to click our video. Hopefully, you stick around. But off the bat, the Beefy Boiz Buzz-cast question of the day is there an age limit to geekdom? Is there an age limit to gaming? Is there an age limit to gaming, to anime, to wrestling? What do you guys think? Comment down below. Let us know what you think. Is there an age limit to all this? Or can we do it forever, baby? Boys, what do you think?
Alright, go ahead.
All right, throw me to the wolves. I
I
think
will.
there's no age limit to the geekness. I think it'll be pretty sad if you take away people's passions just because you consider it an age limit type of thing. So no, I vote no age limit.
No age limit, baby. Let's do it forever. Cheese, what do you think?
I want to say the same thing, but I don't know. The older I get, sometimes I start wondering. I'm like, I think there should be I think there is an age limit, but I feel like it gets to the point of I don't necessarily think it's an age limit. It's more of like responsibility. Like you start becoming that adult, like parenting. Weirdly enough,
True, true.
so it's like you kind of uh, the responsibilities change. So with that changes your aspect of playing video games or taking care of your family. So let's, from in my point of view, since I'm single, I
Single,
can
baby,
say,
for the ladies.
yeah,
This guy's ready to smash. This guy wants to smash out. He's an animal. He's a wild freak.
you know, for a single person like myself, like no, there wouldn't be an age, there shouldn't be an age limit. There isn't an age limit. But for you guys who were married and have kids,
You don't know me.
um, I feel that that should be a point in time where you're like, let me take responsibilities and do different things. Kind of like there shouldn't be as much gaming as I used to do before.
Okay.
But that's just my take on that.
Damien, what do you think
Nah,
about it?
baby, ain't no age limit, baby. Let your freak flag fly. Just do whatever you want. Just be a little freakazoid.
Hole in one, maybe.
Yeah, man. I want to believe in my heart of hearts that there's no age limit, my boy. That you can just that we can do this forever. I mean, look at us. We're in our mid 30s. We're not making money off this. This channel's brand new. It's only a few months old. Uh, but we're out here doing a little buzzcast, doing a little golf with the boys, having some brewskis, and man, these past few months have been the best time of my life. So I want to
Oh
believe
man, you're
it.
gonna make me cry on a
Yeah, baby,
buzzcast?
on a
For real.
buzzcast, get a little
Don't make me
tearful.
cry, bro.
Get tearful, baby. It has been. It's been the most camaraderie I've felt in a long time, and just the most fun I've had in a long time. So I want to believe that this can go on forever, regardless of what's going on in my life.
Mm.
So I'm biased because I'm having a great time and I love my boys. So, but I want to say, hey guys, you can do it forever. You can do it forever. Don't let go. Don't let go of magic, boys.
Don't let go of your inner
Mm.
dinosaur.
Don't. Have you guys
I,
ever
I
dated anyone that gave you a hard time about that? About like
all right,
gaming or?
so yeah, so that's a good question. That's a good follow-up. So before I answer that question, Dan, that's a really good follow-up. Uh, Lewis, you touched on something very important, is that the older you get, the less you can do this, but you can still do it. So you just have to like when you're younger, you can play at any moment you wanted to. But now you have to like make time for it, make sure that you're not neglecting your responsibilities for sure, but it's still doable. And of course, man, this has definitely caused issues because like I bring it up, I brought it up in the past, like when I'm dating, like yeah, I like gaming, and they're like, oh yeah, like I like gaming too, whatever. And then it turns out they like gaming like playing checkers online or something, and it's not the same thing, and then
You're
and
not a
then
gamer, baby.
no, but then they don't understand why you want to be on Grand Theft Auto for like 3 hours
Right,
because
right.
you want to build your portfolio, you know. So there's definitely been issues with that. That's true.
Yeah, but then it's like, all right, but what are your priorities? Like, because some people, even though they have a family, right, sometimes they take gaming into a priority and they kind
Well,
of neglect
no,
the rest. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah.
so there's a certain extreme, I guess, the best way I can say. But again, I don't want to get to that point either. But again, the older we get, it's like, what is our priorities? What can be our priorities?
There was
So
definitely
I see like so I would see your both of your point of views since you're both parents. So like, what is like, how do you guys manage that?
there's a
Bro.
curve. It's a huge curve,
What do you mean by
right?
that?
Yeah, what is the curve? Yeah.
There's like a an adjustment curve where you have to take away time from your passion or something you really enjoy as a hobby to things that matter most in life, which is, if you're dating somebody or if you have a family. So there's this adjustment that you got to do for sure. Um, but as long as you're not neglecting your responsibilities and you're not neglecting the people that are important to you in life, it's doable.
Yeah, for me, it's never been an issue, dude. Just because gaming is such, and I'm a super casual gamer these days, but gaming is such a high priority for me, and dude, it's one of the few coping skills I have. So gaming is such a high priority for me that I've always made sure that it's something that is closed off rip. You know, that I'm just like, hey, this is super important to me. This is something that I do consistently. This is something that I need in order to feel joyous and in order to enjoy my life. And this is not something that I am willing to compromise. I am willing to discuss like how frequently and how often I do it. Uh, but it's never something that I'm going to give up. And that's something that I always state right off the bat. Uh, because
So
I've been
when you
doing this since I was
described it,
5. I've been doing this. I can't function without this. It's one of
yeah,
the few things
man.
I've done my entire life.
So when you described it to like the person you were gonna date in the initial, like in the beginning, was there any pushback on it? Or if there was pushback, would you just be like, all right, this is not gonna work out? Or did you just get like really lucky with the people you were dating and they understood where you're coming from with it?
I think I've gotten lucky with who I've dated, and I got lucky with who I married. Um, but I think that's because even before during the talking phase, even before I pushed it towards dating, man, that was always an important issue for me because I'm in my 30s now. I don't game as much anymore, just with the boys. But back in the day, I was taking things very seriously. Um, and if there was any possibility for anything, big to come out of it, I wanted to make sure that wouldn't be, that whoever I was dating was not going to be an obstacle. So I always made sure I addressed it just like up front. Um, but I guess with, good communication, I also got, dude, you know who you're dealing with. I wasn't trying to like pick up chicks at the club and be like, I'm a gamer.
Did
I
you
was,
tell
I
them your
was
stats, bro? You told them your
I got,
stats. You're like,
got a
yeah,
2.5
yeah,
KD in Call of
yeah,
Duty.
it's not a
yeah.
big deal. It's whatevs.
What's the highest rank you've gotten to in League of Legends? Like that's not.
Some platinums, whatever. People are looking after
You know who
It's
you're talking
whatevs.
to. And honestly, that's advice that I would give to anyone now who's dating, any gamers who are dating. Don't compromise yourself, dude. Don't There's a lot of women in the world. There's a lot of people in the world. There's a lot of men in the world, and
Yeah.
you don't have to sell out and do things that you don't enjoy and be someone that you don't like in order to find a partner. Um, you can find people that are gonna accept you for who you are. So don't sell out, baby. Game on. Game
Yeah, we
on.
accepted Damien for who he is. Look at him.
You look at
He's a
me.
sociopath.
Yeah, I'm a
Look at us.
sociopath. I'm out
Look at
here. Look at
us.
us. Look at us. I'm out here
Hey,
golfing, and I'm making
hey,
just off. Who would have
look.
thought, right? Look at us.
Where's the Paul Rudd? Hey, look at us. Hey, they didn't think we could do it, huh?
Look at me. This is gonna be 14 swings on this hole. I'm awful at golf, but I'm good at friends. So we're out here doing a buzzcast.
Are you though? No, I'm kidding.
So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I've been blessed to never have gotten any pushback in regards to gaming. But also I wouldn't accept it because I know what is important to me, and I'm not gonna sell out, dude. So
See, the way I see video games now wasn't like before, where I used to do it for fun. Dang, Craig, four?
Yeah, you guys are slipping here.
this
No,
guy's
Craig,
sweaty.
for real,
Guy,
bro.
we're doing a buzzcast. Why are you paying so much
It's a
attention
friendly
to
game,
it? Yeah,
Craig.
dude.
What are you
God,
talking about, bro? I'm not even trying.
look at him. I'm not even trying.
I'm literally sweating right now. Like, there's sweat dripping off my
His
forehead.
armpits are drenched. Huffing and puffing, hyperventilating, and he just wants to be the best.
I'm muting myself because I'm like,
Cursing in the background, muted, baby.
Anyway,
I said he sucks on.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
I'm
Craig's
not
a
sweating
chill
at
guy,
all
Doug.
here.
Craig's just a laid back boy.
Yeah. Okay.
How have
Alright.
things changed for you guys as we've gotten older?
So
'Cause
hold
we're
on,
not
hold on. So
youngsters. Okay, go
we're
ahead. Go
definitely
ahead.
not. But I'm so sorry. But before Craig was sweating up a storm here.
Yo,
Damn, bro. Taking
I was
me
gonna
out.
I was gonna say that to what you were saying before, like you take gaming as it used to be like a big thing. Now it's just casual gaming, right?
hmm
To me, I used to see gaming differently than I do now. Of course, back then I was more like competitive. I used to sweat just to be the better version of myself. What I used to think about, but now the way I game now, it's just to control like the anxiety after work, after everything that I have. It's just to calm my nerves, calm everything down. So that's why I see these games now. There's just a calming, weird sensation, and people are like, "Oh, why don't you listen to music or calming sounds or whatever?" And I'm like, dude, everybody has their own coping mechanisms, I guess.
right.
To me, video games is it for me. So not everyone can understand that. There's us, we understand that, but there's not everybody that can understand that. So that's the way I see gaming now. So when I play with you guys, I just play for fun. I don't play to be a sweat, you know?
That's true. That's a good point. So actually, going to the question I was gonna ask uh, before you answered, that's one of the ways that gaming has changed for me. I used to want to be like an MLG, uh,
Oh yeah,
an
that's
MLG
right.
boy.
MLG. Yep.
Damn. I mean, when hey, here's a throwback. Does anyone remember uh, the video game Evolve? The game Evolve was a 4v1 monster versus a team of 4 players, and the players had to capture the monsters. Dude, I don't know how I'm 35 now. I don't I can't I was in my 20s. I was in my 20s, my mid 20s maybe when that game came out, or my mid to late 20s. And bro, I was legit. I was one of the best players in the world in that game. Um, and I remember people messaging me on Xbox chat to see if I wanted to join their team for a tournament. And that's who I was at that period in my life. I wanted to be one of the best gamers in the world. As I've gotten older, I barely game. That's why so many games are just off limits for me, because I was, for example, I was playing Starfield on Game Pass, and I was like, man, this is kind of boring. This is real slow. And I went on Reddit, and they were like, oh, it gets really good about 7 or 8 hours in. I was like, bro, I don't know if I can game 7 or 8 hours in the week. I can't dedicate 7 or 8 hours for this game to get good. So that's been one of the huge differences for me is the amount of time that I can game because it's drastically different to back in the day. Is it the same for you guys or?
So you just said 7 hours, and I was like, what the hell,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
bro?
can't.
bro.
Yeah, for
And then
Starfield,
back then,
I think
no, right, right, right.
yeah, I think in the week I could probably game maybe 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours. You know, I can game in the whole week. But
Bro,
I
I
was doing that
remember
a
the
day.
reason. Yep, the reason I stopped gaming. There's a huge gap I have between I want to say like high school. No, no, not high school. I want to say like undergrad, college, and then once I got to grad school, to the moment I moved out. So there was a huge like 8 year gap that I wasn't playing anymore because games were all about you had to play um, 20 hours in, and then you would see like you would start to get the benefits of the story.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, that was like, all right, 20 hours, that's not that much. Like I can do that in like 5 days, you know? Uh, it got to a point where I couldn't study. Like I realized real fast is this is taken away from my actual future, so I had to slow it down. But then once I started working and all I had was work, I realized real fast that I needed an outlet, like Lewis brought up, and gaming opened up again. And then that's when I got GTA 5. I was super late to GTA 5, but I was, living on my own. I had my Xbox, so I lit it up. I'm sorry, my PlayStation. I lit it up, and bro, before I knew it, like life just became way easier to deal with, like the stresses. So, yeah, gaming has changed so much because I went up and down. And then now when I play, it's so much less time because now I'm living, with my family. I have to make sure that everything's taken care of before I can even think about making time for a game. So the landscape has changed tremendously throughout my life of what gaming looks like.
And that's funny because that's where I was that's where I was gonna go next. Lewis is a bachelor. Lewis is he's a free little boy. He's expressing himself through his body and through his activities daily. Um, so he's not so far removed. But I'm married. Craig is married. I have a kid. Craig has a kid. Uh, what for you has been the hardest thing or the biggest adjustment after getting married and having kids?
Uh, so my adjustment started before I had a kid. I used to
Yeah,
game
that's
at
true.
whatever
Yep.
whatever time I wanted. So I could play like during the day, right? I would actually play more during the day, and then every now and then on the weekend I would go out, have a beer or whatever, and then I'll hit up Lewis and we'll play COD for a few hours on the weekend. And that was like when
The
we
late
like,
shift, the late
yeah,
CODs.
when we wanted to do that. But for the most part, my gaming is during like the week after work. When I got married, this is not having a kid yet. I can't go home and go on a PlayStation. That's that's like a huge foul if you do that. So um, I always ended up having to play really late at night because you want to go out, have dinner, come back home, chill, be with your girl, and by the time that before you know it, it's like 2 a.m. and then that's the time I'm getting on. So there was a period in my life, I want to say like, man, like 4 years, where I would start gaming at like 2:30 a.m. Friday or Saturday, and
Mm.
that's the time that I got to play my games. And then now that we have a kid, that has to switch it back, and it just has to get put into like a slot in the week, like an opportunity. Like this is a time frame that nothing is happening. Maybe I can, maybe I can put some like minutes in, and yeah, that's pretty much the difference now.
He takes it serious now. He puts on little Kenny G. That's
Oh yeah, baby.
All right, who
I
won
love that
this?
curly hair. You
Let's
got it.
see.
You got to put on some
Which one?
Me?
Is,
Kenny G, bro.
oh man, look
Let's
at
go,
this
baby.
guy.
Wow,
Let's
this is
go.
disgusting.
Yeah, let's
Yo,
go.
the
Not
That
even
has no
close.
double
yo,
digits at all,
Not
bro.
even
dude, this
Who
close.
guy
is
is
Not
this
just
even
guy?
close.
This
what
man.
a
Oh, I got a chef's hat.
sweaty
Okay.
little animal. All right, so let's see, boys. I'm gonna pick the next level. I don't think we've done this one. Let's just go on in
Ooh,
You
there,
guys
yeah.
want
King.
to take a little beer break real quick so I can refresh my stock?
All right, all right, fellas. So we're gonna go ahead and take a little brewski break, a little brewski and bathroom break, and we're gonna be right back. Don't leave. It's gonna get sexy. All right, welcome back. We are refreshed, we are boozed up, and we're ready to go into another one. I picked a different level because Craig's sweating it up. We've never done Volcano. Let's keep the buzzcast going and let's keep the sweat to a minimum, my boys.
Wow, how
So,
did it do me like that? All
boy,
right.
I gotta put you on blast, Doug.
The
Boy.
only guy with no double
Yeah,
digits?
the guy was
Yeah,
like
Craig.
16 swings under us. What's your problem, dude? You got issues?
It's a friendly game, Craig. Jeez.
I'm being friendly. What are you talking
Are
about?
you though?
This guy thinks this is a PGA. Like,
For
oh
real.
boy, look at this level. This thing's
Craig,
wacky.
this isn't the park. You gotta take everything serious, Craig. Calm down.
Don't bring that back.
So I think the last question I asked was, uh, what's been different for you? For Craig, I think it was when now he's married and has a kid. Cheese, you're not married, you don't have a kid, but you've gotten older, you have more responsibilities. What's changed for you in regards to the gaming?
Um, Bro, with more responsibilities, the less time I have to play, to be honest. So it's weird, but even though that I'm single, it's like, oh, you should have enough time to actually play, right? But the way I look at it, it's like, okay, fine, I can go on and I can play at whatever time I like, but by the time I finish work, and granted, I'm working from home, so I should have enough time to do all these things. But being management, it's a whole different monster in itself. So it takes a lot mentally once I'm finished with work. So by the time I actually want to go sit down and play, I can't. Like I'm mentally just gone, bro. Like I don't even want to do anything. Just lay down or just do something else instead of stare at another screen, for another couple of hours. Um, so instead, I'll just probably go to the gym or something outside. Because again, being stuck in four walls, bro, it drains you mentally. So then going back into watching another or sitting down and playing a video game, it drains you, bro. Now, granted, I do this now with you guys, Wednesdays and Sundays, but I'm with my boys, so I want to, like, I'll be there for you guys. But I've told you, but I'm like, dude, I don't feel like doing this right now. Like, I'm just exhausted. You've heard me say it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's become one of those, but I do it again just for you guys and because you're my boys, you're like my
What a
brothers to me.
what a what a sacrifice Lewis makes.
I know, bro.
what a,
This
what
is huge for me.
a, what a fucking hero.
And just for that, I'm gonna go below 16 because I'm gonna be a disgusting sweat for you guys.
Yeah? All right.
I
Yo,
am.
you're a fucking American
You're a
hero.
hero. You're a
Lewis,
hero.
Where's my medal? Oh, dang it.
oh, Lewis makes a sacrifice and he golfs with us. He plays video games. You know
Yeah, bro,
what?
these middle-aged games here that I'm playing with you
Yeah,
guys.
you know what?
Where's Home Depot's? God, where's the Home
He does.
Depot game when you need one?
He does it for us, but he does it for you, the viewer, as well. Lewis is he's really putting his body on the line
I
here.
am, bro.
With
My body needs me.
with what he does.
Luz is actually like an athlete if you think about it. Like he's just
Esports
wearing
is
down his body every day. He's
Esports
a
has
pro
already.
athlete, bro.
Esports has called me and said, "No, that's enough, Lewis.
Yeah.
We're gonna put you in the Hall of Fame right now. That's
I
enough."
said, you gotta take some time off, dude. You can't be pushing your body like this.
I just imagine
My
Lewis
body is my
working,
temple.
working in dry fit, outfits because he's just like, bro,
Don't forget
going
the
hard
gloves,
at it.
bro.
He
Don't
has
forget
like
the
four
gloves, dude.
monitors and he's like, bro, sweating up a storm, just punching at the screens.
Bro, believe it or not, I have.
Oh,
I
just
have.
drenched in sweat, playing
Yeah.
Fortnite with us, just like crying. He's like, I have to be strong.
Oh, look at that.
And look, that's why
Louis, how
you.
the hell did you even get in?
I don't
Look
What
even.
at
the hell?
that. Look at that.
I
Yo,
didn't even understand that map. I don't know what's going on here.
yo,
Hmm.
Lou put in the Game Shark as soon as we
Yeah.
started talking trash. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
He
yeah,
tell me
yeah.
what
hacked,
to
Okay.
do. He
hacked,
said,
hacked.
you guys want to talk about me? That's cute. All right, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Yeah. So for me, dude, I think for me the hardest thing about getting older, and commitments and stuff like that, has just been, whew, dude, having to be selective about what I do with my free time. Because I think if you're trying to be an intentional husband and parent, you can't. Unfortunately, you can't be gaming all day. Because there's a lot of stuff that you got to keep in mind. Um, and that was something that took some adjustment for me. I think that as I got older and once I had my son, uh, just the realization of, uh, dude, yes, you have free time, but it's much more limited, and you gotta pick your hobbies a little differently. And having to be selective about what I do with my free time was the hardest part, dude, because I was used to for so long doing whatever I wanted. Um, that it was a crazy adjustment for me, and yeah, that was a mission, especially if
Did
you're. Go
the
ahead, go ahead.
games, did the types of games you play
Yes, absolutely,
change?
dude. Yeah, I can't be a sweat. Even my casual version of being a sweat was playing Mobile Legends on my phone, and being like, "Oh, I'm still playing MOBAs. I'm still being competitive." And even that, in the past few months, I just gave it up because I was like, "Dude, this is causing me so much stress that it's actually not even gaming is not even being fun for me right now." So the types of games definitely have changed. Um, Dude, I need something pick up and play. I need something that I can play uh, for half an hour, uh, and feel like I did something. And I just can't do really stressful stuff right now. I just can't, because with how limited my playtime is, if my night is stressful in a game, I feel like I wasted time and I shouldn't be doing it anymore. So yeah, the types of games have definitely changed. Have we played anything sweaty since we've been? I mean, yeah, we played Fortnite. That's a sweat fest. We did that for a while. Have we done anything sweaty other than Fortnite?
So I think Fall Guys is the closest thing that we can think of.
Yeah, and
Maybe.
here's what's pissing me off is that Lewis is being so effing quiet that I want to hit him with a meat cleaver in the back of the neck, because I know he's like trying to win at a golf game. Like,
No,
Lewis.
but this is good. This is good. I like this. I
I
like
want to
it.
attack. I want to attack him. I'm not gonna say I want to kill him,
Attack me, you
but I want to
disgusting
attack.
pig.
You know what? I take it back. Lewis
No,
is
don't take it
making
back.
no,
Attack me, you disgusting bastard.
no.
I'm kidding.
I take it back because Lewis is already making the sacrifice of being on here on the Buzzcast
Oh,
with
that's
us.
right. That's right. That's
It's
right.
a
You're so,
sacrifice, bro.
dude.
And for that, and for me to
Dude is taking a
win,
toll right now.
yeah, bro, for me to win, it's just, bro, like for me to
Yeah,
not win the last round, it
we
definitely
owe
hurt
it.
me.
Yeah, we owe it to Lewis to let him win, because
Yeah, yeah.
Let
despite the rigors of his week, he's still out here, bro, gaming. Not because he wants to game, because he has to, for us and for the viewers.
Exactly.
So here's an
I
ode to
don't
you,
do the
Lewis.
viewers. No, no, I do it for you guys.
For us,
The
man.
viewers?
This guy's a
I just want to
hero.
beat you guys. That's all I want to do.
Lewis,
You think I want to be here for my enjoyment? No.
no, dude. I know. This isn't fun at all. Talking to your friends and playing a golf game and drinking beer, it's not fun.
Golf? What are we,
This is
45?
Yeah, not yet. I'm 10 years away. But this
Oh
is
god,
for
don't even remind me.
solely for the listeners. And Lewis, you're a selfless individual, and my hat is off to you, dude, because you really don't care what happens to you. You don't care what you have to do to be on here, and that's commendable.
It is, bro. You know what it is? I could have canceled today and be like, you know what? Nah,
He could have
nah.
canceled. He could have been like, I've been sitting inside at home,
Eating
and
pork chops and
yeah, and gaming is too stressful for me right now,
Oh, let's
baby.
not lie, bro. It's fritanga, all right? None of these pork chops.
I've been eating fried cheese all day and carne asada, and I don't know. I could submit my body to some light gaming.
I'm keeping myself healthy for this, boys, and you're just ruining this.
and you guys want
uh,
me to get drunk and stuff? What is wrong
you
with
tell
you?
me a drink.
I gotta keep my body in shape.
Yeah, I
And
got.
round is a shape, all
Tip
right?
top
That's
shape, baby.
round is a shape for sure.
No, it is a shape. You're right.
So I don't know. To close it up, what I don't know who listens to this, us and our family, but maybe other people who are not who are not related to us. Maybe there's a kiddo out there. Maybe there's a 15-year-old out there. Maybe there's a youngster, a 20-something-year-old out there.
What?
What would a gamer specifically? What would your advice? Oh man, this is too much for me. Um, what would your advice be to one of these? Maybe they're a gamer. What's your advice to these guys? What would you tell them as they seek romance, as they seek, uh, I don't know, to get further in life? What would you guys advise them?
Um,
What would you tell young Craig or young gamer Lewis?
so probably to develop good habits from the beginning. So the fact that I went unchecked on like whatever I was playing, the amount of hours I was playing, probably tell myself, don't do more than like, an hour and a half a day. Because if you start developing a habit where you're just playing as long as you want, when you go into a situation where you can't do that anymore, it becomes kind of irritating. Like you become frustrated, not realizing that it's just you trying to shed off a bad habit. So just be mindful of like the time that you're putting yourself in front of a game, and put other priorities in front of you so that way you develop other passions that kind of balance you out.
Okay,
Look
cheese.
at you, all nice and wow, look at you, Craig, being an adult. You know what I'll say to my younger self? You know what I'll say to my younger self? Game as hard as you possibly can. Get
All
good at a single
right.
game.
That's
And you
true.
know what?
That's
Forget
true.
the haters. At the end of the day, what makes money, it's this the esports gods and everywhere else.
That's
And just
so
get as good as
crazy.
that, bro.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
When I was a
damn.
kid, my parents used to tell me, "Stop playing video games. It's gonna rot your brain. This and that. Blah blah blah. You know the whole spiel." Dude, I wish I'd gamed harder because maybe I'd be rich now.
So now I kind of want to rescind what I
Nah, too
said
late,
Too late.
Craig.
Too late. Too
because
late.
I'm speaking
It's
from a
already recorded.
defeated I'm speaking from a defeated
Defeated
point
old man.
of
Yeah, that's
view
what you are.
where
Defeated old man, Craig.
I didn't go after my dream. So in COD, for example, I there was a moment where I had like this really crazy in Modern Warfare 4. I had like this really crazy sniper. I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if I like upload this on YouTube and like make a video of it, upload it on YouTube, and just share it with people. And then before I knew it, it became an industry. So it's like, why? Like, you know what? You're right. Like, just pursue what you think is cool, makes you happy, but do it not lazily. Like, just go all out for it. So, yeah, Lewis, when
Do
I'm
what the
wrong,
kids
I'm
are doing
wrong.
now. Yeah, bro. Do
When
what the
I'm
kids are
wrong, I'm
doing now.
wrong.
I apologize, Craig. I'm so sorry.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no, no.
It's
You're
because you
you're
got
right.
me
You're
into it.
right.
Because you got me into this right now. Like, do what the kids are doing now, bro. Look at them. They create these YouTube channels, or back then, especially, the FaZe Clan. You know, it started off from nothing, and
The what?
they became the FaZe Clan.
Oh, phase. Yeah.
FaZe. You know, they became huge out of what? Playing Call of Duty. You know, like, and, I think about it. I'm like, man, I had so many clips that why didn't I do that, or why couldn't I do that? You know,
Right.
and I didn't game as hard as I wanted to. And it's like Damien brought up, like, you know, our parents, especially Hispanic parents, will tell us like, you know, these video games are gonna rot our brains, but look at it now. Look how much it's changed. Now it leads in YouTube channels and everything.
Yeah.
It's
It's crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Look at me. I have a master's degree. I'm in so much debt, and I don't make a tenth. I don't make a 50th of what a professional gamer makes. So yeah, I'm with you. Kiddos out there, I mean, obviously, don't neglect your studies. Don't be a bozo. Uh, you know, be respectful in the way you live your life and the way you carry yourself. Uh, but man, don't give up on your passion, baby. If you love
Yeah.
this, do it. If you love
Don't
it, do
listen
it.
to the first answer I gave you. Listen to everybody else. That's
Don't listen to
definitely true.
Craig. I don't know if I'm gonna
Don't
edit
listen to
out
me.
or leave it in because the guy's he's a
No,
sick.
leave it
This guy
He's a
was
in.
being an adult at
he's a
first. No, kid,
sick.
Just put
go
a
for
little
it.
warning. Just put a little warning on the side. Don't listen to
Yep.
this man.
I'm gonna
He's
put
defeated.
yeah. I'm gonna put asterisk dream killer.
Yep, been defeated. That's a defeated person. That's what it sounds like, boys. So
Hmm.
and girls, like just go after your dreams. Don't listen to me, and make yourself happy with your passions.
All right, here's another question because I don't want to end on that. I want to, because maybe it's probably not kids listening to us. What would you say to people our age and people older? Gamers in their 30s, gamers in their 40s, gamers in their 60s. Because, dude, I'll tell you, one of my favorite things is, and it's so uplifting to me when I go on Reddit and
Oh
someone
yeah,
discloses their age and they're a
yeah.
gamer in their 50s or
It's always pretty
60s.
cool.
I'm like, baby, I'm gonna do it forever.
Yeah.
What would you say to gamers our age and older?
Continue doing it for fun, for your passion. If this is your thing, even if it's just to relax after a long day, bro, go for it. Even if it's to play golf with friends or if it's to go fishing, even though you don't want to go outside and you want to do it indoors, do it. There's
Yeah.
nothing to stop you, like do this for fun, do this for being a sweat like Craig, do it for what you gotta do.
Oh,
You're gonna call me a
oh,
sweat where you're over
for
here trying
real.
to defeat us?
Trying to beat us in well, after Craig did defeat us. Uh,
Ah, there
the
you
only one who's
go.
not a sweat here is me. I'm just.
Okay, all right.
Bro, you better stop with the lies there, sir, if you get put on blast.
You better respect me first and foremost. You better show me love and respect.
But
Well,
don't be a Damien and and be a sweat, but then deny it after. If you're a sweat, be a
Listen,
sweat.
we're all freaking sweats here, right?
everyone here, we're playing this goofy golf game trying to beat each other.
But we're terrible sweats. Is the only problem.
Yeah,
What would you say, Cheese?
me, I already said it. I said it's Craig now.
Oh,
I
it's
just
Craig.
said,
I thought.
yeah,
Well, how many
I would
beers is that? How many
say,
beers is that, boy?
for real, bro.
I would say, my PSN is Bruce Wayne did. Add me. Let's play a game. Let's go.
You don't want to play with that guy. He's gonna ruin your
For real,
life.
bro.
That guy.
Let's
Let's
That guy will
go.
go.
make you. Let's go,
Let's be
baby.
friends.
Let's
He says
go,
let's be.
baby.
Oh my God, where the hell did I end up at? I ended up
Yeah, my
across.
advice, I guess, is the same as I don't know if I said that earlier. Don't sell out, baby. Don't give up your passion. Don't give up your love. If gaming does it for you, I promise you, there's someone for you. You just gotta be patient and you gotta look. Uh, but don't give up your joy and your satisfaction and your hobbies and the things that you really love out of uh, out of fear of being lonely. Because there's someone for everyone. So that's my advice. I think it's uplifting. I hope it's uplifting.
That's probably like the best advice you've ever given.
Yeah. That's where we're gonna end, baby. So if you stuck around this long, why not like and subscribe, my boy, my girl? Like and subscribe. We want to keep doing buzzcasts. We want to keep talking. We want to keep putting these things out, but only if you want it. Thank you for sticking around. We love making these things. We love you guys listening to them, and most importantly, we love you, baby.
See ya.
Peace.